Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. This is Melissa, your ear nurse, mom of two, and digital entrepreneur, the behind the Ventura Ventures. Welcome to my live again. I'm deeply committed to helping nurses and professionals and moms to build time freedom through digital business and while doing, faith family freedom. So that's my mission. So to show women like us, we don't have to choose between our calling and our family, that we can still serve and still show up and still create a life that we actually live. So just to give you a quick update, I just came off from night shift. It was a very tough shift because we've been seeing a lot of flu patients. So be safe, everyone, guys. Get your COVID vaccines and mask up, and then just stay well hydrated, and be safe all the time. So in today's interview is about my guest. My guest is she's one of who has lived the story of many nurses like me who found a way out of being in the bedside. So she has lived a story where long shifts, exhaustion, missing life outside the hospital, and feeling guilty of wanting more. So, but God has a way of tugging our hearts when it's time for a new chapter, and she listened. She found the digital business that gave her back her time, her energy, her peace, and open doors that is possible. So welcome my guest, Dube. Hello, Dube. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correct.
Hi,
Welcome,
yeah.
welcome.
Thank you. Good morning from Canada. Yeah, it's currently 9 in the morning in Canada. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching in the world. It's good to see you, Mel.
Yes, nice to see you. Yes, yes. It's FYI, it's actually our first time to virtually meet. But we've been part of this business, so we've known each other for maybe since I came in the business, so
Mm.
about 4 or 5 months. Yeah. So yes, so sis, we'll start on the beginning. So can you introduce yourself and where you're from and your nursing background and where you are now?
Yes. So, hello, everyone, again. My name is Dubi. I'm originally from the Philippines, from Cebu. And my nursing background in the Philippines was pediatrics and then pediatric ICU. In 2016, I moved to the UK to work there as a nurse. I started in neuro rehab, then eventually moved to endoscopy because I couldn't survive the night shifts. And yeah, so in November 2024, I moved to Canada with my partner. So that's where we are based now. And I have quit nursing when I moved to Canada.
Cool. So what is it like when you were still working as a nurse? The workload, the schedule, and the reality of your day to day.
Ooh, it was very busy. So when I started in the UK, I was working in the NHS, the National Health Service. So that's like the government hospital, and it was overwhelming. We were always like short staffed, and the first month that I worked there, I hurt my back. So yeah, because all of the patients were like heavy. We were in your rehab. Eventually, I moved to endoscopy because my one of my friends worked there as well, and I started doing like extra shifts in endoscopy, and I actually like it. You work during the day. There are no night shifts, and most of the work is routine and it's not as heavy as working in the bedside, like in the wards.
Mhm.
Eventually, I moved to private healthcare because I had to earn extra. And in the government hospital and the overtime, the pay was not really high. So I had to move to London and work in a private healthcare where the pay was better. Initially, it was good with workload because it was lighter, but because the pandemic hit us and we had to cover all the backlogs of the NHS, then we had to both like cover patients from private sector and also the NHS. So it was heavy. Eventually, I burnt out. And actually, that's when I started thinking of looking for a different way to earn that's not in the bedside.
Okay, yeah, I think that's my next question is how what made you start looking for something outside of nursing? But you already answered that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, go. So how did
yeah.
you discover this digital business and what made you actually give it a try instead of ignoring it like most people do?
Well, so actually, when I started like burning out, I was thinking of other ways, and I didn't know about this business yet. I was looking into like different ventures. I tried like looking into drop shipping. I started doing the website, but that was overwhelming. It was so hard. So I didn't do the drop shipping. It was too complicated for me. I actually tried doing like Amazon as well. I did the journal and I tried selling it off Amazon, but nothing came out of it. I tried digital products where you have to create different like products as well and sell online, like faceless marketing and all the faceless digital products. And I just kept looking until I found something that would fit me. Then I saw my friend's post, and she's doing this online business. Initially, I thought we are on the same affiliate program,
Mm-hmm.
and then that affiliate program that I joined, that I didn't really have any support. I was like, if I ask questions, if something is complicated, is there's something I don't understand, there was no real support. I couldn't ask anybody, and they will just tell you, just go back to the training until you understand. Like, but I need someone to simplify it for me. Like, can you just explain it to me? But no one would actually like help you understand. So I gave it some time. Eventually, I quit because I thought it's just another work. And then I saw my friend's post again, and she was thriving in the online space. So I asked her like what business or what online thing she's doing, and then she told me about this online business, and that's when I found out that we're actually in a different like affiliate program.
Oh,
uh,
okay.
so yeah, because I was struggling so much in the other program, and then she's like thriving. I was like, okay, maybe I need to ask her what actually she's doing. So yeah, and then she sent me the link to register to the info session, the webinar, and I watch it. And after that, I initially on the first, I think it was in the first two days, I signed up to I signed up to the 149. So
Uh,
because I wanted to know more about the business, and then it's explained there on what we're gonna get when we pay the 149. So
mhm.
I had a deeper look, and then yeah, I signed up immediately because I was like, I felt like I've lost a lot of time in my previous online ventures that didn't work, and then this thing worked for her, so maybe it could work for me too.
Like, did you have any doubts on, or were you skeptical? With-
I had yes, I was skeptical, but at the same time, if I don't try something, if I don't try this, I will be stuck working overtime. I will be stuck giving up my weekends to work. I will be stuck sacrificing my health to work extra. That's actually not giving me like so much.
Okay. This is actually a side question. So I
Yeah,
was curious now. Like, you said you started some business before. So
yeah.
what are your similarities and what are the differences
So well,
during your previous one and
yeah.
Amazon and all that?
Well, first is online. So I knew there's money to be made online because during the pandemic we saw a lot of the rise of the content creators, like people on TikTok, but I don't dance, so I can't do that on TikTok. And then the I think the main things that I really like in this business is we have the support, because I feel like in the previous online ventures that I did, I was navigating it by myself. So that is a very lonely journey, and you have really no one to ask for help. So I really struggled with that. But here I have the mentor, and then we have the coach, so that really helps with when where you're going for your business, and then you can really talk about all these strategies to help your business flourish. And then the other thing is the training here is simple, it's easy to understand, like easily digestible, compared to the training in the affiliate program that I did before, which was complicated. And this business, you don't have to be techie. You can learn this business whatever age you, and then it doesn't matter what experience you have. So it's it's very, like, the trainings are very easy to follow, and that's one thing that I appreciate. And yeah, it's I that's when I realized that this business actually fits more for me than the other ones that I have tried.
Yeah, I actually like the training because before like I felt like we're being spoon fed with
Yeah.
this training, right? It's like learning like ABC. That's why I like it as well. And there's too much to learn in this business, so that's why I'm enjoying it as well. So since starting, how has digital business changed your life, your time, your energy, your finances, your lifestyle compared to nursing full time?
So I think the biggest change was like the mindset. So uh, in before I started this business, if something happens, something wrong happens, I would always have negative thoughts, and it's always like negative, like perception, like But when I started the business, because we have our mindset trained as well in here, if something goes wrong, if something fails, I don't like see it like it's a failure. Like, I see it as a feedback. Like, okay, something went wrong here, it's not the end of the world, what can I do to make it better? And it doesn't just apply in in the business, but it also applies in my personal life. And I really feel like since starting the business, like, is my personal, like, relationship has also, like, improved because of that kind of mindset. And I am more grateful than I used to. I think that has changed, like, so much. And since starting the business and moving here, I quit nursing, and actually that helped with my sleep, because I don't feel like the same anxiety as I used to. The pre shift anxiety. So you don't sleep much during the night because you think, oh my God, what's gonna happen in the morning? What's gonna happen in the next shift, right? So I don't have that kind of stress. And also, like, after work, you don't think about your job. You're like, I don't have to, like, bring it at home. So my time feels different now. Like, and I when I work on my business, I work on my own pace. I don't have to rush in the morning to go to work, beat traffic. And when I was living in London, there were tube strikes every now and then.
Oh,
So that
stress.
was yeah, that was stressful, that was really challenging. You have to, like, get up early to beat all these, like, people waiting for the bus, and then you're still gonna go to work late because of that. And you know um right now I don't have to sacrifice my weekends to work extra, and my health has actually, like, improved because I don't have to, like, sacrifice, or it's not really like I don't do backbreaking work. And financially, it hasn't turned my life upside down yet, but I don't feel like helpless like I used to, because I know that I'm building something that I can grow. And it gives me a sense of, like, peace. And it feels good to have something that's not dependent on extra shifts, or not something that I would sacrifice my health on.
Yeah, it's basically you're talking about freedom, that you're not being chained to a job like your 12-hour job,
Yeah.
9 to 5
Yeah.
job, because you basically can work on your terms, and you can work anywhere with this business. And as I said, this is freedom. So I'm glad that you're getting that already. I mean, it's not but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be successful in this business. So my last takeaway for nurses who feel tired, overwhelmed, or stuck right now, what message do you want to share with them?
Um, of- well, for all nurses who are tired or stuck or who wants to stay, uh, who wants to have like freedom, um, well, there is another option than just working overtime. Like, you don't have to sacrifice your weekends or your days off to work extra. There is a smarter way to earn. And you can always wish for things to get better, you can always wish for a better life, but if you don't act on it, if you don't take action, take steps to work on the life that you want, you'll stay where you are. So it's like, it's just from based on experience, I didn't want to stay working overtime or just working extra shifts. I didn't want to stay in the nursing or like bedside healthcare life. I wanted more for myself and for my family. So I kept looking for a way out of that situation.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us so openly. So what you said today is a reminder, that we're not to be exhausted forever, that we are
Yeah.
we are allowed to want more, and more time, more peace. So, and more time with the people we love. So I'm really glad that you're enjoying it now. I'm
Yeah, I do.
I hope as well I'm going that path. And that's exactly what why I do as well what I do, because my mission is to help nurses and moms and professionals to create time freedom through the digital business, so we can honor our families and protect our energy, deepen our faith, and still serve with a purpose. So to everyone who's watching, your burnout isn't a flaw, it's a signal that sometimes, the tug in your heart, God is telling you that it's time to build something new. So again, this is Melissa, ER nurse. Dabi, if you wanna like say, promote your site, feel free.
Yes. So if you are curious about this business that we are building, so you can message me, and my website is www.dubyfiances.com, and I hope I'll see you soon.
All right. So yeah, this is Melissa again, ER nurse, mom of two, and digital entrepreneur, living my own faith, family, and freedom. Shift done, and but your dreams you don't have to clock out. So if this conversation steered something in you, message us or message me ready, and I'll send you the same information that changed our journey. So thank you
Thank you, Mel.
for gracing my page. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next live.
Bye.
Bye.